Step to the plate, shouts out.
Hello, I am Miss Mia DelMear, and this is my wonderful husband, Keith.
Keith Olivier.
We have been married for 3 years. We've known each other for like 4.5. Right, 4.5, give or take.
That's about right.
Yeah. Our anniversary is actually next month, our 3rd anniversary. We kind of have our cue cards because we're new to this and we're getting activated.
Trying to figure out how to do this.
Baby steps. I always say that. We're kind of opposites. And it used to kind of annoy me. I don't know. But now it doesn't really bother me anymore.
Well, it was sort of weird if you were in public, when you went to the supermarket and people stared.
Yeah, we get quite the reaction to this day, and it's been years. But we just kind of embrace it and just go along with the flow. It doesn't bother us anymore. I know previously we were super quiet and super duper private, but I feel like we're trying to come out of our shell and have kind of a new experience with this.
It's got also to do with my family, who are spread out all over the place. New Zealand, Australia, South Africa. So, in order to let people have a little bit of insight into our lives, doing the videos is going to be more interactive.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Than just posting a photo and
Yeah.
posting on Facebook, for example.
And actually, most of Keith's family, since he is from a different country, I've never met them. I've met them like on Skype or Messenger or did a video chat with them. But as for formally meeting them, I've never met them. So it's kind of weird. I know all about these people, but I've never seen them in person.
Yep, it's certainly New Zealand is very far away and it's quite expensive to travel. So and then with this latest issue this year now with COVID, that's just changed the entire face of things that you might think are just obvious in order to go and meet your family.
Yeah, we can't just go over and just have a quick visit. It's a long, expensive plane ride and lots of complications, so to speak. So it's just a bit of a roadblock, I would say, but we're getting there.
So Mia is definitely the more, how shall I say, the person who is more interested in people, speaking to people, fashion, clothing, shoes.
I love shoes.
Jewelry. I've told people that, if they want to get Mia to spend some of her money, really spend money, then they need to offer her some gold at scrap price. Then they could get more or less everything that she's got.
That is so not true. I have a few pieces here and there, nothing extravagant.
But bring that gold at scrap price.
Game over, okay? I would say Keith is like a very scientific, like analytical person. How does it work? Who made it? Like it's way different than me. And then he's really like introverted. Like he sticks to himself. And I think that was what made us so opposite, because I am kind of put myself out there.
Happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, I'm pretty easy, and Keith is just like wound up tight. So it's just a bit of an experience to get him to loosen up and be nice.
Mia made some sort of a joke on our first meeting, and I smiled, and she remarked on it afterwards. She said, "It smiles."
Stone-faced, like he just, ate like a bunch of sour apples or something. It was very painful. Oh, so I was just trying to get him to loosen up, and I feel like after knowing him for like over 4.5 years and being married for a good amount of time, you kind of know what it takes to get people to open up because you're around them all the time. So it's a new experience, and I feel like every day we learned a little bit more about each other, and you know, that's the thing that keeps it fresh, just learning new experiences.
So Mia was the one who came up with the idea of the channel and also the name of the channel, Taboo Territory. And I guess, you know, you can just explain what it was that made you think of that.
Well, because, I mean, taboo is something that's kind of like different and maybe not all the way accepted. And I definitely feel like we have a huge age gap. Culturally, he's from South Africa and I'm Midwestern United States. Our marriage is just different. We have a different dynamic. Like, it's not textbook, you know? Like, if you saw a picture of like the perfect couple,
that wouldn't be us. No, it wouldn't be us.
No,
you know, what's a good example, right? I mean, so if you wanted to do it, for example, what's your TV show that you watch?
What? I don't know what show you're talking about.
Anyway, you know, it's either this blonde couple, or for example, Dr. Huxtable and his wife.
Yes,
right?
We're in no way perfect or ideal, but
or what people expect. I mean,
there's a shock factor, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and I've gotten over it completely. I just see Keith as a person, and I know him. He's a nice guy, but you know, us together.
Well, I know that your mother sat on the edge of the bed for a long time and stared at me, you know, and I was wondering what
he always accuses my mother of, when he first started coming around, of sizing him up. She denies it. I don't know. It's just been this back and forth banter about who sized who up, but I guess it's just something that you learn to embrace, and it's okay. For me, it's okay to be different. It's okay to do things that aren't so textbook. And you know, I don't know what we're going for with this channel. We're just starting out and just riding the wind, you know. But welcome to our world, DelMear and Keith. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, and see you next time. Bye-bye. I had freaking tears in my face.